Michelle, I want to ask you because you've written a piece here. I've got it. The Dartmouth Gil, the hang-ups of hookups. So speak to me a little bit about, in a college context, what hookup culture is kind of, what hookup culture really means for women in particular. Like, how do you find the hookup culture? Do you feel that you can be open and, I guess, sort of honest about wanting to have casual sex if you want to have casual sex? I mean, what are sort of the barriers and parameters that you're working with?
Well, you definitely have to be careful because any girl who publicly admits, yes, I engage in the hookup culture and I enjoy it, you run the risk of being labeled as a slut or as a whore, not just on my college campus, but from what I've heard from friends across the country. I mean, men, when they're engaging in the hookup culture with us, are very happy to have us participating with them. But then afterwards, you see this backlash where you're labeled as a slut or you're easy, or if you don't participate, you're seen as a prude, which can be equally as pejorative. And it's just like you don't really know, should I participate? If I want to participate, should I? Or should I hold back and be labeled as chaste? And a lot of double standards, very hard to navigate.
Yeah, Michelle, I mean, I've got a comment here from somebody who's been watching the segment as well. This is Duffy362, says, as a young woman, I know exactly how to communicate what I want and how to get it. However, that does not mean that it doesn't fall on deaf ears. What do you think about that? Do you feel like sometimes you can be open, you can be honest, and you can be quite frank in the bedroom about what you want, but maybe the other person isn't as open or isn't reciprocating or not listening, maybe?
I think there's two cases. So first, in a lot of cases, as a college-age woman, you don't want to be very frank and very honest because you're afraid of being labeled as, sexually aggressive or super promiscuous if you're very open about what you want. But for people, a lot of times people do say what they want in a hookup, but again, a guy at this age isn't very experienced. They might not be so concerned with what you want and your pleasure. So there's definitely the deaf ears aspect where you can be saying what you want, but here's a 18, 19-year-old guy and he doesn't know how to interpret it, or he's grown up not really caring. He's seen porn, and for him, it's more important for the guy to find release.